Barcelona versus Inter. A tactical war that will shock you to your core. Who survives the semi-final showdown? That is all the questions that we are asking. Is it Barcelona's attack or Inter's defense? Inter war. Who breaks first? This is going to be a remarkable game. And I'm telling you, I can't wait to watch what happens. Let's start with the tactical approaches because these are total different teams. Barcelona is the free flow and the flair, the attack, the transitions. Why Inter is the compact defense. It's the understanding that we are a wall and you will have to break us for us to lose this game. Barcelona under Hansi Flick has been relentless in attack, averaging over 3.1 goals per game in the Champions League. It is crazy work. The midfield trio of Pedri, Frenkie de Jong, and Gavi is something else. It is something else. It dictates the tempo, while Raphinha and Lamine Yamal provide width and creativity. You get me? Inter, on the other hand, are best known for their defensive tournament, their defense this season. Considering that they have only conceded, I believe 13 goals all season. Their back three of Bastoni, Francesco, and Yann Bisseck. I'm not so sure about his last name, but Yann has been crucial for Inter. It has truly been crucial. Inter's counter-attacks versus Barcelona's pressing is a question that we will see how Barcelona actually solves this problem. Because Inter has these quick transitions that they go from front to back really quickly, with Lautaro, Martínez, and Thuram leading the charge. Barcelona's high press could leave them vulnerable to these rapid counterattacks, especially when DeMarco and Denzel Dumfries is in the wings. It is truly going to be a battle for Barcelona of when to attack and when to be conservative. It is truly going to be that battle. But in this sense, the key battles is where comes to play. This is where the game is going to be won or lost during the key battles. Raphinha versus Inter's defense. Raphinha, of course, we understand, is a Ballon d'Or candidate based on what he has been able to do for Barcelona this season, especially after coming back from a turbulent first season at Barcelona. Raphinha has basically been building on every single game, gaining confidence on confidence on confidence. Raphinha has been Barcelona's standout performer, scoring 12 goals in the Champions League alone. With Robert Lewandowski injured, he will be the focal point of Barcelona's attack. Of course, we know the creativity of Lamine Yamal. However, I think it still has to be, in my opinion, it has to be Raphinha. Lautaro Martínez versus Jules Koundé. One thing we know about Martínez is he just doesn't sit in the middle of the park. He's not just going to sit in the position that you expect a number 9 to sit. He's going to carry the movement. He's going to understand and basically going to drop to that left-hand side where he's going to face Jules Koundé as much as possible. In my opinion, based on the defense, Jules Koundé would be bombing forward. That is what he does. That is what he's going to be expected to do under Hansi Flick. However, when that transition happens, because it's going to happen, that is the moment you see Martínez capitalize on that space that has just been left. That is the same way that he scored against Bayern. It might be the same way he punishes Barcelona in this semis. Set piece threat. Inter is deadly from set pieces. We saw that between Benjamin Pavard sending his former employers home in Bayern, to Marcus Thuram doing the magic, to Çalhanoğlu crossing the balls perfectly to their players' heads. This is going to be a problem for Barcelona. It truly is. Now we go into the injury concerns because we have to talk about that. We truly have to talk about that. It's something that affects both teams. Barcelona's strikers' dilemma is that Lewandowski is going to be out. Lewandowski out of this game, they are going to be lacking a focal point. However, we saw that that was not a problem against Real Madrid because Ferran Torres came in and absolutely showed out. He was battling with Rudiger to the last minute, that Rudiger was taken out. And of course, we also saw the beautiful goal that he scored. So he is no scrub. However, he is no Lewandowski. He just is not. Inter's defensive reshuffle. Benjamin Pavard, somebody that has been very crucial for Inter so far, is injured, meaning Yann is going to come in and start. And in that sense, he just might be the weakest link for Barcelona to capitalize on. Now, the prediction and the X factor of this game, it's going to be a tough one, like I said. However, Barcelona has been a dominant side at home, winning 6 out of 7 matches in the Champions League. Inter's defensive structure could frustrate Barcelona, but their poor form with 3 consecutive losses is truly a concern. If Barcelona attack clicks, they could overwhelm Inter in a very, very bad way. We saw Milan destroy Inter last weekend, 3-0. If Barcelona's attack clicks, that will be devastating for Inter's defense right now because they are coming into this game not as confident as I expected them to be. However, Inter's defense, if they hold, they can get a result in this game. The semifinals is a battle of styles. This semifinals right here is just like boxing. We all know boxing styles make fights. MMA styles make fights. With this one, it is total opposites. It basically feels like Jose Mourinho versus Pep Guardiola when Jose did this. That is what it feels like. Because Inzaghi versus Hansi Flick, with total opposite sides and styles of play, this is what is going to be the magic of the Champions League. It is going to be legendary. It is going to be a battle of 2 different styles. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you guys do not miss out on anything that we do here on Pillar Sports. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.